Okay. Congratulations. Wow.
Cool,
It was great to see your character like this. I mean, how much fun was it to kind of let loose and, play him so differently?
Yeah, it was good, yeah, because I think it shows sort of how they're sort of growing up as like sort of teenagers now, and obviously Ron, he has his sort of moody moments, like when he has a few arguments, and yeah, it was good fun, yeah, something different.
Now, in this one, exactly, there's a little bit of angst going on between him and Harry.
Yep.
Now, you and Dan, you're pretty good friends.
We are. Yeah.
Okay, so tell me about doing those scenes.
Yeah, it was quite, because obviously in the other films we'd never really we've always sort of been really sort of close, best mates, and no, it was quite got strange doing it at first, but no, it was quite good because it was something different and we'd never done before, so yeah, it's quite good.
By now, the three of you, you, Emma, and Dan, are obviously, I mean, you got to be closer than family. What's it like getting together again? I mean, you're barely finished one, you do the press, and then you're off to doing another one. Tell me about the relationship that's evolved over the last 5 years between you three.
Well, yeah, I mean, so we've been in it together for like sort of 5 years now, and it's quite a long time. So yeah, we are pretty close with all the other cast as well. So yeah, it's pretty good when you sort of get back together, like from quite a long break. Yeah, so it's good.
Yeah, Harry is really put through the ringer in this movie. My goodness, it's quite an ambitious movie. Did you ever feel sorry for Dan with some of the stuff he had to go through?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, some of it was pretty intense. Like the whole diving thing, like I know he found that quite. I mean, he spent ages underwater, and it was like, I don't think I could have.
Were you ever jealous? You wanted to do stuff like that, or you're like, hey, good, leave it to him?
No, he does get to do some good stunts. The whole Quidditch thing, I've always wanted to sort of get into that. I don't know, in the 5th book I will eventually, but no, yeah.
What was it like to see kind of, I guess, a body made of yourself underneath that water? Did you get to see it after it was made, or it just must have been really cool?
Yeah, it's pretty weird, yeah, seeing like, yeah, that was, the making it was the scariest part, because they had to put all this sort of plaster on your face, and they only leave like 2 holes for like, your nostrils so you can breathe, and it was like being sort of buried alive, and it was, no, I don't really like that, no.
Yuck.
Yeah.
As we were saying, Ron is, we see a totally different side. There's jealousy going on here. There's, well, let's put it this way. It's teenage angst. There must have been a lot, especially in this one. As you're growing with the characters, I mean, you're obviously growing at the same age. But in this one, did you find that you were relating to him a lot more in this film? Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, I suppose because the whole thing about the whole Your Ball scene, that was quite fun to do. Like, I know Ron and Harry find it quite hard to find partners, and yes, they have quite a hard time doing that. And Ron has some nasty experiences as well with some of the girls as well. So I suppose that was sort of sympathising there.
Yeah, and Ron starts to realise a lot of stuff in this film too. I mean, Hermione, she's really a girl.
Yeah, true. Yeah, there's always sort of been that sort of thing there between them, sort of suggested throughout the other films, like people say that there's something going on between them, and Ron was very jealous of Crumb, who got to dance with her in the ball. So yeah.
Take me back to the Yule Ball scene. What was it like? I know for girls it's probably like, wow, this is so cool, the nice dresses and stuff. But, well, first of all, let's talk about that outfit you have to wear.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was very nice. But it was quite good in a way, because it was quite different. I quite liked it in that way, but no, that was a bit weird, yeah.
Yeah, and learning how to dance. When you get to dance with Maggie Smith, was that intimidating at all?
A little, yeah, I was a little bit nervous about that, yeah. But no, that was quite funny in the end, and I actually got out of the proper, because they brought in a choreographer to teach everyone else how to dance, and I got out of that somehow, because Ron, throughout the ball, he's supposed to be sort of peed off and not dance at all, so yeah, I was quite pleased about that.
Are you good on your feet anyway, or nah?
No, definitely not, so...
So you were pretty happy?
Yeah, I was, yeah.
Now, this is the 3rd director that you guys have had. Yep. Tell me about the differences, or what did Mike Newell bring to this? How did you enjoy working with him, and why was he special for this one?
Yeah, it's quite, I suppose he was the first British director, and we've never had one of them before, and that was quite, made it quite a little bit different in a way, I suppose. And yeah, I mean, each time it's quite strange having a new director anyway, because 'cause you sort of get, because they're really long films, like a year to make, and you sort of get quite close to each director. So yeah, it's quite good. But he was really good, Mike. Yeah.
In what way? Like, how did he help you particularly?
Just he liked he was really into sort of the comedy as well, like all the funny sort of scenes as well, which is something that I like as well. So I quite liked the way he was sort of for that as well. So yeah, and he was quite a crazy guy and quite unpredictable sometimes. So I like that.
What was it like for you guys having the new people on set? You know, like Robert and Stan and Katie and Clemence. What was it like having them? And did you guys make them welcome or play pranks on them? You know, initiate them in any way?
No, they seem to fit in really well, and it's quite good having some new people come on. It just makes it a bit more sort of exciting, I suppose. And yeah, they were really they got on really well with them. Yeah.
Now, I know you had those scenes with Ray Fiennes, but did you get to meet with him, talk with him, hang with him at all?
No, I didn't see any of that until I saw the final film, and obviously that scene's a bit scary, and yeah, so it looked really good.
It's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Is this still overwhelming to you, or is it all old hat now? What's it like? How are you still feeling about being in these movies and all the attention that it still gets?
It's quite weird. I mean, especially this bit's the weirdest bit when you're sort of doing the premieres and that, and yeah, it's quite, you have to sort of get back into it, I suppose, and it is quite, you've got to sort of prepare yourself again, because it is pretty hard to get used to.
Why do you think, in your opinion, I mean, there's so many kids that had started reading the books when, almost the same ages as you guys have been growing with you, 10, 11, 12, when they started reading it, and they stick with the books and they stick with the films. What is it, in your opinion? Why does everyone love Harry Potter so much?
I'm not sure, really. I mean, I know when I was a kid, I was really sort of, and still I'm a sort of big fan of the books, and my whole family were really into them. I don't know, I think it's just the whole, it's kids that I suppose could sort of relate to the school aspect, and still sort of like the whole magic thing, and it's got dragons in it and everything like that, so yeah.
Just the adventure and...
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, things that they can't live out in real life, obviously.
True, yeah.
So you're just about to get started already on the next one. Now, how are you
Sure.
feeling about that? Or is another new director? So it brings, obviously, a new element to it. Can you just tell us a little bit about how you're feeling about that?
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah, it should be really good this time. I mean, each film sort of is really good fun to make, and I've got Quidditch this year, so yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
So you got to bone up on that.
Yeah, I've got to sort of get ready for that.
Well, start practicing.
I will, yeah, I will.
We look forward to the next
All right.
one, and you're fantastic in this one. It's
Oh, cool,
great.
cheers, thanks.
Lovely talking to you.
Yeah, you
Thank
too.